Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Server Play. This is Scoots42, and today I had planned on working a little bit more with forestry, but something else has caught my attention. But before I totally take off in a new direction, I wanted to show you guys what I'm up to here in the base area. I've been working with my green glazed terracotta. I've pretty well got the floor in. I am planning on also adding a little border of the green terracotta here. And this is some chiseled glowstone, which I think is going to be a nice touch up above the floor. And this guy is doing pretty good. He's gathering me lots and lots of wood. Which is pretty cool. I need to find a way to keep pumping the saplings into him. I'm sure it's pretty easy. I'll probably just have to pump it right into that farm hatch. But anyway, I discovered something really, really cool. Those of you that are playing this mod pack on a server, or maybe you're playing on a single-player world at home, I found something really, really cool. And before I get into it, I wanted to make a few more supplies, because we're going to take a little bit of a trip. And I wanted to make sure that I was completely ready for it. So I'm going to want to get some stuff set up here pretty quick. Nothing too drastic, I don't think, but I am probably going to want grid access where we're going. So I do want to get that set up. And you may also notice that I've got a power cell and a matter transmitter, matter receiver, and a dialing device in my inventory as well. We are going on a pretty wild adventure today. And I think I may have found a place where I want to set up a new base. I don't know if it is going to take over as my main base. I haven't quite decided yet. Transmitter up here, I believe. We'll make a couple of trips here and back, because I'm sure there's going to be some stuff that I will forget. Now let's see, what have I got handy from refined storage? Let's see, I'll probably want one of these to start with. We'll take a little bit of cable with us. Is that just a regular grid? Can I get a crafting grid? Did I teach you? Yes, awesome. So let's teach you, or let's get you going. And I think we are ready. Now, what you're going to want to do, if you guys want to try to do this, is these are 2 diamond blocks, a bed, and these are skeleton skulls. I don't know if other skulls will work. I haven't tried it, but I do know that the skeleton skulls will work for this. Let's clear up the rest of the inventory. Let's see. All right. So you're going to want to double click that. The first time you click that bed, it'll set the spawn point, and then if you click it again, we're going to do a little bit of traveling. And welcome to the Lost Cities. This is its own mod done by McJady. It's a totally awesome mod. I played with it a little bit in single player. This is a totally dangerous place. If you don't have access to these matter receivers and dialing devices, and honestly, I don't even know if these are going to work. I'm hoping they will, but I haven't had a chance to test it yet. Make sure that you bring these supplies with you. You'll need 2 more diamond blocks, a bed, and 6 skulls. So what I kind of want to do is I want to look around here for a minute and see if one of these buildings, before I get too crazy, I'm going to set a waypoint here. did. Good. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, I've tried this a little bit in the single-player world. I haven't spent a whole lot of time here. It is, to me, very reminiscent. If any of you guys have played Forever Stranded, if you played that pack by G.W. Sheridan, this does kind of remind me a little bit of it. This is on a much larger scale, and if I'm being honest, I think these cities are a bit prettier. What I'm hoping is that before it gets too dark here, that I will be able to find, you know, like a nice single-story building. Because I've done this a couple of times in single-player worlds, and it is difficult. This is not a playground. There are mob spawners all over the place. At least that's the way it was in my single-player world. And I'm wondering if this place right here might not be a bad... I mean, it is kind of a tall building. Let's see if there's a... Looks like there's some doors right here. Let's see if we can. Nice. And let's break out the old illuminating wand. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this might be exactly what I was looking for. That'll be really nice. I think I'm going to try to claim this building as my own. Let's do a little bit of investigating upstairs. Provided I can actually find my way up there. Because it is really dark in these buildings. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to be exactly the way that it is in the single player. No mob spawners so far. That doesn't mean there won't be any, though. I recommend being on extreme, you know, just exercise extreme caution. Because, I mean, it's a fixer-upper. This building is a fixer-upper for sure. And like I said, I don't know if this is, you know, where I'd want to call a permanent home yet. But so far, there's no spawners on that floor. So, I mean, it's got my vote so far. Wow. Oh, that's interesting. Little connective texture there. Wow, I can tell you from my single-player experience, it was rough. It was definitely rough in the Lost Cities. All kinds of stuff in here. Furnaces. It's like some kind of a... I mean, this is, to me, very reminiscent of, oh, what is that? The Walking Dead, almost. Oh, and there are definitely some spawners here. Definitely spawners. Let's see if I've got some empty moving wands. Nice. And super happy that I've got my wyvern. These guys seem to be a little bit tougher as well. More on par with what I would say happens in the Deep Dark. They seem to be a little hardier here in the Lost Cities. Definitely glad that we got ourselves pretty well established. And man, this is really tough for that. We might need a regular sword for that. So far, I am liking this building. There's no basement, apparently, which is a little odd. Well, at least for me, because most of the buildings that I ran into in my single-player test, there's got to be a skeleton spawner around here somewhere. Maybe it's on the next floor. No? Interesting. But I would say, I mean, I think I can fix this building up. I think this will be kind of nice. So let's do that. Let's see if we can't just claim this building for our own. I'm gonna get the. I'm just gonna start lighting it up here from top to bottom, basically. There we go. That's nice and lit up. So there's got to be a skeleton spawner down here, because those skeletons were appearing as if they were coming from a spawner. I don't know for sure that they were, but that sure is what it seems like. Wow. This is the best I've done so far in the Lost Cities. I mean, like, I was dying left and right. I am not, well, maybe I'm a little ashamed to admit it. But maybe it was back down here on this floor and I just didn't see it. Or maybe it's between the tiles somehow. I mean, I'm not terribly worried about it because those two are right there. So, I mean, is there like another one hiding up there? It's kind of hard to see. It says it's just terracotta. Gray terracotta. So maybe it was just not lit up well enough. Let's break this down and get it lit up. Nice. Very nice. Is there one hiding on this side, maybe? I mean, there's got to be one hiding somewhere, because, I mean, that really seemed an awful lot to me like they were appearing from a spawner. But this is really cool. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to set up, you know, like a new main base. But I got to tell you, I am kind of leaning that way. I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool. I think we can sleep here. I'm not entirely sure. I'll do a few tests on that here in a little bit. So that will definitely be nice. I do want to get this lit up. I can hear somebody. But I mean, a lot of these buildings, this one's not so bad. Really, I mean, it could definitely have been a lot worse. There's definitely something in here somewhere. Are we just outside? definitely loving the light overlay. That is for sure. I thought I saw a little zombie in there. Well, we'll definitely want to fix that pretty quick. And we'll have to fix that up as well. I wonder where he went. I swore I just saw him. But I think this will probably work out for a nice little starter base here. We'll definitely want to bring some supplies from home to, fill in the holes and, things like that. But most of this building is intact, and I don't think it's entirely out of the question to try to get it fixed back up. So I think that is basically most of the lighting up. There we go. So, let's head back upstairs. And I can tell you guys, more than likely, if I do completely take over this building, which is looking like a really strong chance, I'm more than likely going to remove this ladder and install an elevator. We can almost count on that happening. So I think what we might want to do... I'm thinking, let's set up base right up at the very top here. So let's get our power cell. And hopefully this will work. I don't know a whole lot about it. Let's see, maybe right in here will be a good place. So hopefully, and I did totally infuse this before I left. So we should have access to roughly, what is that, 130 million RF? I think that'll get us going here. There's our dialing device, the matter transmitter, and matter receiver. So you're going to need to go here. Actually, I forgot to. Let's set you to out on all sides first. How about that? There we go. And I'll bring some more stuff with us on the way back. So I'm also going to want to get the probably the grid set up over here someplace as well. I think just to go ahead and get it going. Well, let's see if this will work first. It looks like it. It looked like I had access. Let's see, and we'll head back to Scoot Space. Nice. Well, that is going to be so nice. I am really, really digging that. That worked out really well. So a couple more things we're going to want to grab. Let's grab some power cables so we can... do I have regular signaling? Signal and flux ducts, there we go. Or do we have the resin? Well, these will probably get us by for now. Now let's head back, because if I can get the grid set up, we'll be able to do most of this from over on... Oh, you know what else? I almost forgot. we are totally going to need one of these guys. This is going to bump up our power production significantly. And I'll show you guys how to craft this in just a second if you didn't see me craft it earlier. I crafted one of these quite a while ago. And I didn't, at the time, I didn't quite have the power to sustain it. But I think we're doing pretty well on power now, so I think we can handle that. And what that was an interdimensional upgrade. One of these bad boys. Needs a nether star, piece of redstone, and just a regular old upgrade base with quartz-enriched iron, a couple pieces of glass, and an improved processor. No big deal there. And then this, of course, goes in a solderer. But you definitely want to make sure you have one of those if you're going to be trying to... let's turn that off for now. I think you're just about done. You definitely want to have one of those interdimensional upgrades if you're going to try to set up the grid in another dimension, of course. Let's see, where was that? We've got so many places to go now. Lost City Base, there we go. And that totally worked. Awesome. So what we can do now is kind of, let's move this back a little bit. Let's put the matter receiver there. And yeah, that's what I thought. Totally be able to make covers for that, though. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what? That's not what I meant to put there. Get out of there. I was wondering why it was connecting all funky. Let's put the power cell there. Nice. We'll need that here anyway. So advanced power cell goes there. Yes. And I'm going to want the dialing device like right up in that area. Let's see. And again, we'll totally craft some covers for this. And let's see, I think I'm probably going to want, trying to think about how I want to set this up. I mean, I guess we could just put these back since we've got our cables. That'll be cool. Where'd you go? There you go. Matter transmitter. And they should still be set. Yep. And that should still be set. Yep. Excellent. And so for the time being, let's just put this like right here. Right? And we'll need that ready. So you're going to live right here. Right? And then right click that guy. And we need to head back to the main base for a moment. Did I leave? Wow. Crazy. I could have sworn I chose dial once. Oh well. Let's see. Let's pop this in. And this is going to take a crazy amount of power. I mean, like, it's probably going to be on the neighborhood of 1,000. Let's check real quick. Let's see what kind of power you're using. 2,614. So that's not terrible. Yeah, and that's more than likely the one with the interdimensional upgrade right there. As you can see, the other ones, I think I've got 5 of them in total. just for the sake of convenience. 23, 27, 59, 35, and 1,000. So yeah. But not to worry. That Draconic Orb stores nearly 10 billion RF. And since I've got... Now, these guys are working out pretty good. Yeah. I mean, they're doing pretty all right. I mean, we've got plenty of naphtha. We've got plenty of refined fuel. I may need to set up something else with the lava. I don't know why I'm having such a problem. I've never had this kind of a problem with the lava tin before, but I believe we do have a lava fabricator of sorts somewhere. Here it is, from Industrial Foregoing. Yeah, we just provide it with power and it will produce lava. So we may look into another form of power. I'm going to try to move that pump in the nether one more time, and hopefully it'll take. But I mean, there's a little bit of lava in there. I've never, I mean, unless we're just using it super crazy fast. But we've also got roughly 24,000 Yellorium. So power's not a huge issue at the moment. But let's head back. Let's go ahead and grab our crafting grid, which is hopefully done by now. Seriously? What are you... Crafting grid, start. Do I need to do one of these guys again? Interesting. Just advanced processor. Not sure why that's not wanting... Oh, is it going now? Something happened. I do want to run out here real quick too, because I think I saw something I wasn't particularly happy with. I could have sworn. Indeed. But okay. Maybe it's just running a little slow. I mean, I saw it kick on there for a second. We should have a grid available, right? Because it says we do. We've got like 4 of them in there. Man, that is really weird. Pattern grid. Crafting grid. I mean, does it... I wonder wonder if it's because I've got the wrong kind of... I totally do. It needs to be a regular crafting table. Derp. Alright. So we can fix that. Crafting monitor. Yeah, let's go ahead and cancel you. And you are going to be a processing pattern, sir. And let's see, crafting grid. There we go. Now what I don't remember is if I have a crafting table. Oh, I do. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, so you should go back in there. And now I should be able to ask for a crafting grid, no problem. Yay! I think something happened. Crafting grid, sweet. Alright, so let's head back. Dial once. Nice. And if I pop you in... Oh, you should totally be on, sir. Okay, so let's run back real quick and see why that's not working. I mean, I guess you don't need to be by the power. We could totally, say, set you up right here. Gray terracotta. I will be a little hurt if we can't use it here, but it looked like it was on. I wonder, let's see if I can chunk load this. Maybe that's the deal. Let's chunk load this little area. Chunk loaded. And since I moved it, we'll probably need to do this a couple of times. That will hurt a little bit if we can't access the grid from there. I'd hate to keep having to run back and forth here every single time I needed something. Let's see, you were right there. That's definitely not linked to the right place anymore, that is for sure. You can pick it up and put that thing right back down in the same place, and it'll be fine. Let's see. Is there a way to move these up? Favorited. Wonder if that does anything special. Or maybe I just didn't, maybe it's a shift right click? I don't know, we'll do a couple of them here. Shift right click, whatever it takes. And then Lost City base, back to my base. After this episode and find out. Dimension 111. Okay. This should totally be working. Head back now. Is there a way to, can I just like, no? Really hoping there was a way to move it. Oh well. So totally have grid access now. Yes. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright. So just for fun, let's see, maybe pop you there and put you on here so we can have our wireless grid access here as well. And we may want to do one of the, what are those, the Infinity wireless transmitters at some point. But for now, let's just put some of these range upgrades in here, and hopefully that will last all the way here. Still have access on that floor. Nice. Wireless access all the way around. Wow. It is nighttime. Let's see what would happen if we get just a regular old bed. Can we do that? Can I set my waypoint here? I don't think I want it on the first floor. I think this building may have been intended to have a basement, but I don't think it got one for whatever reason. Let's see, maybe if I... Where's a good place to pop a bed? Maybe right over here? Totally sleep. Nice. Totally sleep here. I am totally digging that. That is very, very nice. I was fully expecting not to actually be able to sleep here. So let's work on a couple of things before we wrap up today. I think I might have enough stuff in here to start getting a basic little setup going. There we go. That's what I was looking for, is this guy. That should be a furnace. Okay, so let's get the furnace. And the cauldron will probably come in handy. Let's head on down here. And the first thing I'd like to do is let's get this. There we go. So that's blocked off. Just a window, maybe a few here, and let's see if we can't get some white stained glass. Let's kind of fix this building back up. White stained glass. What is your recipe again, remind me? Do I have that? Yes, of course I do. Nice. We should be able to get a few white stained panes, and I think I may already have some. Let's see what we've got. Maybe we've got enough to kind of fix that back up here. And we're going to want some gray terracotta. I think I've got regular terracotta, so getting some gray terracotta shouldn't be a problem. Gray. Nice. Wasn't sure if I actually had any. Oh, I see. That's the terracotta here. Nice. So that's patched up. We can patch you up. And get you patched up. And I think, was that everything basically on the first floor? Except for this little hole here? But I mean, we're safe from the outside. Looks like we need a little more of the gray. nice. I had enough to get a stack. Well, that'll come in handy. Nice. I brought that furnace because I thought we might need to cook some stuff, but apparently we're doing okay. Nice. So this is all filled in. Now that might be a problem. We might want to look into filling that all in. Let's head up to the next floor where I think there was a little bit of structural damage. I think this is going to be really, really nice. Now I'm also hoping that it is kind of like what I ran into. Now do I want that? Do I want this open? I don't know. We'll figure that out. It looks like there's supposed to be a wall here. So let's go with the original design for a little bit. I think. Kind of looks like the original design anyway. A little glass here. Nice. See what it looks like from the outside, if we can get out there. There we go. Oh yeah, this building definitely is a fixer-upper for sure. But I think we actually have the materials to do it, is the surprising thing. At least I'm a little surprised. Because like I said, in the single-player world that I checked out, and I checked this out a while ago, like fixing the buildings up is just not an option if you're starting off. Like if you're doing this to start with, if this is your world type Lost Cities, the ability to fix these buildings up is going to be a long way away, good long way away. So let's maybe clean up the outside a little bit. I mean, I kind of like the tree, but it's right up against the building, which I'm not a huge fan of. So I think you're going to have to go here, sir. Now, where is my tree axe? Did I bring it? I could have sworn I had one here somewhere. It might be hiding in my inventory. I could have sworn. There it is. You can go up there for now. Nice. Get this off. I might have left it there if it hadn't been hanging right over here. Nice. So is this the main entrance? Or is this the main entrance? Kind of hard to tell. You know what's going to be really handy in this situation? Let's get some more of this stuff put back up. You guys can go in there for now, and so can you. Where is our old friend? There he is, the Horn of the Wild. Perfect for situations like this. And all of a sudden, the city's not quite so lost anymore. So what do we have here? I mean, like, if I needed to mine, this would probably be a great place to do it. Looks like we've got some water nearby. So, wow. It looks like we've got ourselves a pretty decent little base. Now, is there anything in here? Because that kind of cobble worries me a little bit. So, real quick, let's just take a quick peek. And no, it doesn't look like it. I think we're going to be okay. Sweet. Would never have guessed that in a million years. I was totally prepared for horrific battle down here. Glorious battle, of course, but also horrific. If I'm being completely honest. Do I still have grid access? Nice. So we can get a bunch of you put away. And we can polish that back up with some stone bricks, I think. Nice. Very nice. Totally, totally digging this. We'll be able to even fill that back in at some point. I'm not going to worry about it too much. And I think we've done probably enough for today. I mean, we just basically fixed, like hijacked and fixed our own building. That, I think, is going to be really, really nice. Is there any other damage? Not really seeing anything. So, wow, yeah. I think that is going to make a good wrapping up point for today. Thanks for exploring the Lost Cities with me. We will definitely be doing some more exploring in the very near future. I hope maybe you guys learned something, because until earlier today, I did not know we could access this. With basically starting a regular world type. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. We will definitely be visiting the Lost Cities pretty frequently, would be my guess, if we don't end up setting up a main base. If you did like the episode, feel free to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified of videos I put out in the future. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.